Hi everyone, it's Raquel of Raquel's Caribbean Cuisine, and today I'm going to show you how to make the perfect Jamaican fried dumplings. You really can't go wrong with this simple recipe. These were crunchy on the outside but super moist on the inside. These were just absolutely delicious. So for some beautiful fried dumplings, I'm going to sift 2 cups of all-purpose flour so it could be light and airy. But cake flour and self-rising flour would work just as great. So now that we have our sifted flour, I'm going to add a teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon baking powder, 2 tablespoons sugar, which is very optional, but it gives it that beautiful flavor. Also going to add a tablespoon margarine, which is also optional, but it gives it that nice flavorful crunch. Now I'm going to mix everything together. Then I'm going to knead this using about 1 cup of milk. Sometimes less, so just gradually add that in. Coconut milk or water is also an option, but either way the dumplings would be great. So now I'm going to knead this, gradually adding the milk until I form a nice soft dough ball. So now that we have formed this beautiful dough ball, I'm going to cover this down and I'm going to allow it to sit and rest for about 20 to 30 minutes. So 30 minutes later, the dough is nice and soft, sugar is dissolved, the gluten is nice and relaxed, and this is somewhat sticky, so just don't be afraid to dust some flour on. Now I'm going to pinch pieces of dough and I'm going to form some smooth dough balls between the palm of my hands, just like this. And I am going to continue until all is formed, and usually 2 cups of flour will give you about 10 to 12 fried dumplings. So now that we have our dough balls nice and ready, to my frying pot I'm going to add some cooking oil and I'm going to fry these dumplings until they are nice and golden, making sure the oil is not too hot because you really don't want them to start burning before they get a chance to fully cook. You're going to see them start floating around, and I'm going to give these about 2 to 3 minutes on each side before turning them. And you want to make sure that these are nice and golden and try not to rush them. Just allow them to cook perfectly, and this may take between 6 to 8 minutes. Just going to keep an eye on them, constantly moving them around until they are perfectly done. A few minutes later, these are looking absolutely beautiful, nice and golden. I'm going to remove them from the pot to a paper towel to drain any excess oil. And right over here, I'm steaming some callaloo and saltfish, which goes great with fried dumplings. I'm also going to have this with some good old hot cup of chocolate tea. And this is the perfect Jamaican Sunday breakfast. The dumplings were crispy on the outside but soft and moist on the inside, not to mention really tasty. I want to thank you so very much for watching. A full written recipe will be listed down below in the description box. And remember, if you like this video, please do not leave without clicking the like button.